No, they're not created equal. That's a myth. Today's customer is so not just digitally savvy, but the element of experiences and storytelling is so critical in retail that digital for digital's sake is not the right strategy. Same as technology for technology's sake. If it's a value added proposition to the experience, then they actually will enhance and grow that relationship with the customer and the brand. Then digital makes sense. If it really drives that engagement, it really drives that customer to your brand, and it's really authentic, and it's part of that storytelling aspect of retail. That is really what the customer is looking for because if they want to just do a transaction, the automatic point is to go to Walmart or Amazon and just buy online. But if you actually want to have a great online in-store experience or a hybrid of the two, digital for that purpose to drive that story, to drive that engagement is so critical to get right.
Yeah, I think the main thing I'll add here is that, yeah, it's absolutely a myth, right? All digital experiences that you bring into the store, whether it's directly customer facing or something that's designed to be associate driven, they're not created equal. And if you kind of couple with that the details are always in the execution in the store as to how successful each experience is going to be with your customer. So for example, now, if you're looking at an associate mobile device, I'll go back to one of those earlier myths, and we talked about Wi-Fi, that just having Wi-Fi isn't enough. If you think about all the Wi-Fi based experience you might be driving into your store, there could be this associate tablet device we're talking about, might have a mobile POS app, might have a CRM app in it. It might also have some additional inventory lookup capabilities. And then you have customers, right, on guest Wi-Fi, and they may be using your store's mobile app while in the store, or they may just, have a family member that's watching a YouTube video. It's so hard to say. But all of these different things are competing for the same precious data resources, both on the Wi-Fi and on that network that feeds all of the data these applications need to operate into the store. So how do you control that really becomes an important question. Do you have an up-to-date infrastructure both in that network as well as on the back-end servers that run these applications? Can it handle the load? Can it handle enough performance to deliver a consistent experience to every store, to every associate and every customer every single time? Because it only takes one bad experience, right, for all of this to fall apart. So how do you do that, right? You need to find solutions that are almost really acting as like a traffic cop in the store. And it's kind of policing how all these different applications that drive these experience, how they're actually using that network resource. Because you almost certainly are going to have a level of priority for each. Most likely your mobile POS app, right? You're going to want that to have a top priority. Whichever application is engaging with a customer on that associate's tablet for product info or customer information, that needs priority over guest Wi-Fi most likely. So you need to have a mechanism in place to issue all these control policies to make sure that you're delivering that consistent experience. Without an actual system in place to kind of manage the performance of these things, you're really just asking for a free-for-all, and you never know, right? You never know which customer is going to get the good experience. The next customer standing next to them in the same store might not get that same experience if you don't have a system that's acting as that gatekeeper or traffic cop, taking control of how each of these applications are performing. So that really becomes a critical piece that can't be left out. And it's because, as we said, this is a myth, right? All of these experiences are not created equal. They all are meant to drive a business outcome and a result for you as the retailer, and you have to make sure that there's the proper element of control in place so that you deliver that consistency that you need to keep customers coming back.
And that brings us to the end of our myth busting session. I'll put you a bonus one. So myth number 11, if Ricardo Belmar and Steve Mnuchin are the same person, I can guarantee they're not. I've actually been in the same room with the both of them at the same time. Thanks everybody for joining us, and I want to thank our panelists here tonight.